All right, man, let's get into it. Some news for the run. Let's kick it off. Let's go UEFA League, man. So let's go with the soccer, international football. But Portugal, they won the Nations League. And we seen one of the GOATs do what he does. And Ronaldo, he ended up beating the 17-year-old phenom, Lamine Yamal. And you know, I thought it was a dope game above all. But Yamal's been getting a lot of flack because people like, oh, the kid needs to be humble. We know he's good. We know he beat Mbappe like 7 times in this past year. But the kid needs to be humble. And to me, I look at it like, hey, man, let him go crazy. Let him go crazy. He obviously just got humbled by one of the GOATs, which is a part of the process. But I love the swagger that he has. I love that the kid is not shy about it. And he's letting everybody know, like, hey, if y'all think he's the best, I'm really the best. Like, I love how he did that in the match before the final. But ultimately, in this final match here against Portugal, Mendes had the clamps on him, man. That's all Mendes had the clamps on Yamal. I expected to see a lot more. I don't even know if Yamal really even got a shot off against Portugal in this matchup here. But above all, I was definitely excited about what I seen here. As a complete game, I thought it was a solid game, but Portugal did end up winning the game. So, you know, shout out to Portugal and completing that great winning the cup. Ronaldo winning another trophy, I should say. Yeah, I'm happy for him more than I am for all of Portugal. But hey, shout out to them. Anyway, we got some more stuff. So let's jump over to the NBA because some guy that a lot of people have been trying to target on a free agent, he's not going to be available. So the Pacers, they're about to re-sign Miles Turner, who's going to be an unrestricted free agent in the offseason. So Turner, he's expected to ask for about $30 million a year, which would push the Pacers over the luxury tax. But Pacers, apparently now, they're going to do it anyway. This will be the first time in over 20 years that they go over the luxury tax and have to kind of take in that penalty. What that penalty is, I don't know off the top of my head, but I had to look it up a couple different times, and I would say just check it out. But just know Miles Turner, he ain't going nowhere. He's staying in Indiana, apparently. However, Darius Garland, the point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers, he underwent toe surgery, I think earlier today. And he's going to be active to start training camp again, but he will be expected to miss a couple of weeks in the regular season of next year. But above all, he'll be fully healthy, you know, after those first few weeks. Probably only miss maybe like a month at max, but he'll be around the team and stuff at the start of training camp, if anything. So good to see that. However, we can move to the NFL because the NFL has a lot going on with a couple guys who are, you know, some decent names in there that's going to make something happen. But the Green Bay Packers, they're going to be releasing cornerback Jair Alexander after 7 seasons. This dude is coming off a remarkable defensive season and honestly was a strong, pivotal anchor for the Green Bay Packers defense. So it's going to be interesting to see how they pivot from losing an elite cornerback like Jair Alexander. That will definitely be tough. Also, the Indiana Colts, they announced details on the transition of ownership from the late Jim Irsay. I think I said his name right, but Irsay, yeah. So he now, I guess it was written somewhere or already placed somewhere, but the new owners of the team will be his daughters. You have Carly, Casey, and Kaylin, which will all now be the owners and CEO of the Indianapolis Colts. So you're happy to see that, man. Love to see those type of things. But hopefully, and most importantly, they do a good job, which is all Indiana Colts fans want. And that's all any NFL fan wants, is for the owners to just actually make strides of being good.